Good morning. Today I've come up to Leeds to a place called RSPB St Aidans because I have one species in mind, and that is the little owl. After my recent visit to RSPB Newport Wetlands in South Wales, I actually failed to see a little owl, one which apparently was quite common there. So I've been recommended to come here because apparently they have a couple which live actually right next to the visitor centre and some old mining machinery. Now, I arrived incredibly early this morning, so it was way too dark to see anything. So I'm hoping when I get back to the car park, hopefully I'll be able to see one sitting on the machinery. I've just found a little break in the hedgerow, which has allowed me to see the lake behind. And as I sort of had a little view on out, there was a goldeneye in front of me, right in the middle of the lake. Now, a goldeneye is one of our UK wintering birds, so we only see it in winter, and they are beautiful. Like a white silvery body, the black contrasty head and back with a sort of like white spot on their cheek. The individual I saw was a drake, meaning it was a male, and the females aren't so colourful, they're a bit more drab, for lack of a better term. But yeah, the males are absolutely beautiful birds. Just spotted the first bird of prey of the day, and it was a marsh harrier, made apparent by the cream sort of crown on its head. Now, it flew in low on the other side of the lake, above the reeds, which is also quite common marsh harrier behaviour in all fairness. And well, yeah, it was very, very, very far off, so no way of getting a shot of that. But a few weeks ago, I spoke of kind of my dream marsh harrier shot. So I want a bird flying incredibly low to the reeds, flying directly towards me, with myself being very low to the reeds as well. And you know what? I think this might be the location for that. Probably won't get it today, but hey, this could be the spot. I'm in the middle of the main lake right now on this quite cool little pathway, to be fair. And I've just had, well, a trio of goldeneye. Again, quite far over. But what I've been trying to do is get down nice and low and record them as close to the water as possible in terms of my camera. That way, I'm kind of separating them from the background a tiny little bit more. Hopefully creates a bit more of a pleasing image. But yeah, once again, just such beautiful birds they are. This location is massive and I've hit myself a crossroad. So I can go up, down, left or right, and I'm not too sure which way to go just yet. So I can go, well, the direction I'm currently facing and essentially head back to, well, the visitor centre from the looks of it. I can go to my left and I can head back towards some woodland, which I hope will take me back around the reed beds, or you know, I could go straight, which will cut directly through the reed beds. Now, saying all that, I believe I can see a pair of grey egrets off in the distance. So I think I'm going to take the long way around, see what I can find, and hopefully I've made the right decision.
With you where you go, anywhere I'll follow. I know you, I know you. Leaves falling on the road, you can cry on my shoulder.
There's just a marsh harrier flying low above these reeds in front of me. Now, I only caught the back end of it because he kind of flew on over the top of me. But I'm hoping he's going to do a loop and come on back. Now I can see him on the far side. And yeah, hopefully he'll head on back over here. Come on, buddy. After a morning filled with rain, it was a pleasant change to have the sun shining down on me. Watching the reserve come alive, it gave me hope that I may actually have a chance to see a little owl once I return to the visitor centre. Just while I'm in between the waves of dog walkers and hikers, I just want to say how impressed I am by this location. I actually kind of wish it was my local, in all honesty. But yeah, just the place is massive first and foremost. Every corner you take there seems to be a different lake, and the sheer number of reed beds is frankly wild. Like, the work they do here is top notch, frankly. So then folks, what do you think my chances of seeing the little owl are? The fact I'm sitting here in my office and not next to a beautiful lake should tell you everything you need to know. I made my way back to the oddball, which is that massive bit of machinery you've seen, and I scoured it. I checked out every single inch of that machinery with my binoculars, just trying to find any hint of a little owl. But unfortunately, it wasn't meant to be. I ended up having a little chat with some of the RSPB members who were, well, a couple of meters away in the car park. And I asked if any of the little owls had been spotted on that day. And unfortunately, the answer was no. They reckon it was just too wet and too windy for them to emerge. And quite honestly, I can't blame them. I gave it some time, just waiting regardless, just in case one did decide to show itself, but it wasn't meant to be. I even ended up going on another little walk around one of the little local lakes, just in case that by the time I got back, hey, second chances, one might show itself, but sadly not. So, I hate to end a video like this, but that's kind of how it went. This is bird photography. Sometimes you'll travel miles and miles in hopes of seeing a bird, and it won't always come to fruition, and that's a-okay. So, currently, as it stands, little owls 2, Damien 0. Hopefully next time I go to find one, I might emerge victorious. But anyway, for now folks, I just want to say thank you for sticking with me for so long. So if you haven't, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers folks.